are you doing there? You came to the right video. Hi everybody, Rex Frost here, and today I am breaking down the first, poster released for Avengers Doomsday. So as all said, let's get straight to it. I wasn't farting. That was my chair. So now that I have the full poster put up, so yeah, this is the so this isn't like necessarily like a movie poster. This is kind of just a concept poster. So let's break it down. And where do I start? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about characters that are biggest to smallest. So yeah, let's start with Doctor Doom. I think he looks great. Now, if you've followed the channel for a while, you know I am very opposed to Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom. I mean, if you want to do evil Iron Man, do evil Iron Man. Like, doing Doctor Doom, that is taking away, spotlight kind of from a different character. So I just think it's very unnecessary. So, yeah, and also, because I'm assuming that big characters are the biggest on the poster and are the most important to the movie, that's why I'm breaking them down first. So yeah, Doctor Doom looks great. I mean, even though I'm very against Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom, I still think this is going to be by far the best ever live action version of Doctor Doom. Let's break down Steve Rogers. Yeah, why is he just wearing a black suit, a shirt? This is a superhero movie. Superheroes wear cool, colorful costumes, not black shirts. This is just really weird. I mean, I wish what they did for this movie was go with Steve Rogers, a more comic accurate version of his nomad look, rather than what they did was Avengers Infinity War and just make it ripped up Captain America. So, I mean, I do think it's annoying and another missed opportunity. Okay, next up, Reed Richards. I think he looks decent. I mean, I don't know, I feel like the jackets are a little unnecessary. I mean, in general, I'm looking forward to seeing the Fantastic Four again. I mean, it is nice that we're starting to feel like a somewhat connected universe. Well, not that they exist in the Marvel universe, they exist in a different one. But I mean, yeah, I'm glad we get to see them back so soon. I mean, the jackets are a little unnecessary, but I mean, clearly they gotta sell new toys, so this is going to be their Avengers Doomsday look. Next up, let's break down Captain America. I mean, I'm a touch concerned that the Captain America isn't that dead set in the middle, but then again, I mean, I feel like putting Captain America, flying up in the air kind of does work for making space with posters. Also, this is something I'm assuming, but I think the people, I feel like Shang-Chi and the Wakandans are going to be teaming up with the Fantastic Four, mainly because they're all close to each other. Let me rephrase this. I think it's going to be Shang-Chi's going to meet the Fantastic Four and, let me rephrase this. So, based on the trailer, the teasers we saw in the beginning of the year, what I think is going to happen is I think the Fantastic Four are going to meet up with the Wakandans. Then Captain America, Falcon, and Shang-Chi are going to meet up with the Wakandans and Fantastic Four, and they're all going to be a team. That's what I think is going to be going on over there. Then I think over here it's going to be the new Avengers. Also, why is Sentry just dressed up like a normal guy? Get him back in his suit. Come on. But yeah, I think the new Avengers are going to team up with Ant-Man, Steve Rogers, and Thor. Also, Thor, I mean, it looks fine. I will say I was really disappointed that they took off Thor's eye patch. I was really hoping we were gonna get a King Thor style for Thor in the MCU, but it is unfortunate that they're reverting back to his Infinity War look, which is a little weird. But yeah, also Ant-Man, nice to see him back. I don't know, I've got a real good feeling that Ant-Man's not making it out of this movie, mainly because like half of the cast for the Ant-Man movies has retired from acting, and the last one was both a financial failure and, in my opinion, one of the worst Marvel movies I've ever seen. Also, okay, now I think the X-Men, which let me just say, this is one of the worst lineups I have ever seen. I mean, when it comes to the X-Men, you gotta have Cyclops, Phoenix, Storm, and you can do it without Wolverine. But like, I personally recommend it. Also, I'd also recommend having Rogue too. So it's like, yeah, Cyclops, Storm, Phoenix, Rogue. Yeah, I mean, those are like the four pillars of the X-Men, and then arguably Professor X. But I feel like you can definitely pull it off as well. Professor X. I feel like X-Men 97 did a great job. Oh yeah, also I feel like Beast is definitely like a lot. I feel like those five. I feel like those five are the ones that you really should have on the X-Men lineup. And ideally, I feel like the five of them should be like the first five X-Men of the rebooted after Secret Wars. So yeah, so I think other than also but back to this lineup. I mean, Gambit. I'm so glad we get to see Channing Tatum. Pop Melon is texting me. I'm so glad we get to see Channing Tatum reprise his role as Gambit. I mean, he was by far the best part of Deadpool and Wolverine, in my personal opinion. Actually, is that true? Yeah. Okay, I don't know if I actually agree with that, but I mean, he was definitely like this, the star of the show in that movie for me. Mystique. Well, what is Mystique doing on X-Men lineup? Also, like, what universe are they coming from? Because I don't know. Like, my guess is that they're from the universe after X-Men Days of Future Past, where everything was fixed. That's where I think they're all coming from, and then they're meeting up with Gambit from Deadpool and Wolverine, maybe, which just brings up the fact, why isn't Wolverine in here, and what about Deadpool? So I do think that is a little odd. Also, I feel like, I don't know, I mean, I feel like Loki might be the most important character of this movie. But yeah, overall, I think this poster is not the best, but like, I don't know. I mean, there is a lot of cool stuff to break down with it. I have been very skeptical about this Avengers movie, mainly because, I mean, you're trying to do an Infinity War level movie, but see, the thing is, Infinity War had Avengers 1, Avengers 2, and Captain America Civil War. Then you get to Avengers Infinity War. So, like, by the time you get to Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Infinity War is basically movie 4. So basically, what we're doing right here is we're just skipping the first 3 movies and going straight to movie 4. Pretty concerning. Also, I do have to say, I think, I don't know. I feel like they should have still made Avengers the King Dynasty and just made that a really small-scale Avengers movie consisting of Captain America, Falcon, Shang-Chi, Black Panther, Ant-Man, Thor, and maybe some of the new Avengers. Or maybe what they should have done is... No, I feel like in terms of restructuring the original phases of Marvel, I feel like what they should have done is had the Thunderbolts come out earlier, then also a smaller scale Avengers movie where it's, well, like I said, Captain America, Falcon, Shang-Chi, Black Panther, Ant-Man, Thor, and maybe like Hulk, and then like personally, Miss Marvel, I mean, honest, we really gotta get Miss Marvel back in some more Marvel stuff. She's amazing. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, those six go up against Kang, and then you have the Thunderbolts do what they're doing, and then after that we have Avengers Civil War. And we finally get a proper Avengers Civil War movie where it's like we're it's like a movie debating like, should superheroes be corporate owned or should they be work for themselves? So yeah, I do think that would have like helped out a little bit. And then after that, I mean, that's already 3 Avengers movies, and then make an X-Men movie with these X-Men. Already did a Fantastic Four movie. Perfect. And yeah, I mean, ideally, it's like make an Avengers movie with the Avengers on this poster. Make an X-Men movie, and then rather than like Avengers, doing Avengers Doomsday, just make this Marvel's Doomsday. Just saying. Really cool title. So I feel like there is a lot that went wrong, but at the end of the day, this is a Avengers movie, and I will always like show up for Avengers movies. So yeah, I mean, yeah, probably my favorite franchise was in the MCU. So yeah, overall, this poster, it looks, I don't know. I mean, this is basically the best poster you're gonna get if you have so many characters in a movie that are all played by very marketable actors. You're just gonna slap them everywhere. So yeah. Also, I do have to say, it is nice to see that they're not doing Doctor Doom without a mask the entire movie. So hopefully, I don't know, but yeah, looks pretty solid. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would, because I don't know, I've just been feeling very skeptical about Avengers Doomsday, mainly because it's like, I don't know, I mean, the MCU has really fumbled since Endgame, and there's been a lot of just like, I don't know, it just feels like Avengers Endgame happened, and then Marvel just did nothing for like 8 years. So it's like, and now that they realize, oh no, we've done literally like nothing important for 8 years, and now we're starting to lose money. Let's just do what made us the most money possible. So now they're doing a huge double feature event. So it's like, I don't know, I mean, you did nothing, which you could have been using for more build up. Yeah, I mean, you spent like 6 years doing nothing. Well, no, 7 no, let's be real. They did 7 years doing absolutely nothing for build up. And then they realized, oh no, we might actually be screwed because we're losing money because because everybody's onto us that we're doing literally nothing. And we don't really care anymore because now, I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's concerning because clearly Marvel is realizing that it's like, that like they can't just print money anymore. So they need to like actually like lock in, remind everybody that this is a shared universe. However, they're rushing into big events way too fast, and that is very concerning. So this movie's got a lot to do. Also, there was a Variety article released a couple days ago that said that tickets are going to be on sale July 25th for like very like premium prestige movie theater viewings. Turn that back down a little bit. So it's like, I mean, therefore, they said that there's most likely going to be a new trailer releasing. Also, adding on to that, there's Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Cons like always around this time of year, so like clearly stuff's going to be coming out like it always does around this time of the year. So yeah, there's definitely, I don't know, I'm still very conflicted on this movie. I mean, 4 months until its release, at the end of the day, it's just a movie, and yeah, I mean, all you can really do is, at the end of the day, is just like focusing on surviving. So yeah, hopefully This movie's fun. Yeah, but yeah, feel free to tell me your thoughts on this newest Avengers Doomsday poster. Oh, come on, no, you do not. I need my phone to brain me up so you're not just looking at a black screen. So, yeah, but yeah, I mean, yeah, feel free to tell me your thoughts on this new poster down in the comment section, and feel free to subscribe if you'd like to see more videos from me. And I will say I'll save that for later. But yeah, see you later. Bye.